Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Sunday morning. It's a coffee kind of morning. Hope everyone's doing well. About 6 months ago or so, January-ish, where I was in a different headspace. My father had passed away. Work was crazy, still crazy. Yeah, work that's a whole other story. But I had made the decision at that time to slow down on the contests. I felt at the time where I was, there were a lot of work, a lot of, it seems like contest after contest after contest, which is not a bad thing. I'm not against contests whatsoever. I think they're fantastic. I just had made it a personal decision that not to enter contests, but had a change of heart, in a bit of a better headspace. Work's still crazy nuts, but I'm going to enter a contest today. One of my first in, I guess, since January, for the great Randall Nelson. Really amazing guy, super fine guy. This is Let's Travel contest to reach 200 subs. Well, he's already at 270, so he's just going to continue to skyrocket. Great channel, great showings of albums. Very personal guy as well. Very super guy. And I thought I'd enter his contest, showing my respect to him. Before I do, though, please hit the like and subscribe button below. Thank you to all that have liked and subscribed so far. I greatly appreciate it. I want to continue to put great content out there to be informative and to show you guys some great bands and artists that I have in my collection. It's because of you guys, your likes, your subscriptions, your wonderful, wonderful comments that keep me going, keep me motivated to do this kind of thing, and I really, really appreciate it. Love you all. Thank you so much. So Randall wants us to show an album by a band or artist from your hometown or area, your city, your province, your state, your region, your country. Also wants to show an album or a song about your city, province, state, county, country, region. And thirdly, show an album or a song about your favorite destination, or a place you would like to visit. And you have until September 7th to enter Randall's contest, and you get to win a chance to win a $75 gift card. So, which is pretty cool. $75. That's a pretty high prize. That's amazing, Randall. Thank you. So I'll get started here. I'm picking all Canadian bands. Where I live here in Belleville, Ontario, Canada, smallish town of about 60,000 people. No famous people that I'm aware of. I mean, there's local bands, but no one of fame. But of course, I live about 2.5 hours east of Toronto, major Canadian city. Also about an hour east of here, Kingston, Ontario, which has produced a number of great bands. Also, Bryan Adams was born in Kingston. So some good bands. I'm going to show this band here, the great band Toronto, obviously from Toronto. But ironically, this was produced in Quebec. Yeah, great band Toronto, and produced by Terry Brown, who produced a lot of Rush albums as well. They had a big hit, North American hit, Your Daddy Don't Know. Kind of a great rock pop band. They also do a version of What About Love, who was later covered by Heart. Big hit for Heart. So they do an original version of that. Amazing female vocalist in Holly Woods. I think her first name's Annie. Holly Woods, just remarkable Pat Benatar-ish kind of range. Amazing stuff. Um, some of the group left and went to groups like Coney Hatch and Honeymoon Suite. There's always a connection of these Canadian bands. They all go and leave, and a couple other bands. Street Heart had pieces of Loverboy at one point, and you know, so all these Canadian bands. It's just like the same in the States. You see the same names on some of these albums all over the place. So this is 1981's Head On. Big hit, Enough Is Enough on this one. There's Hollywood's there. But yeah, great band. Also have Get It On Credit. This is their third album. Again, great Canadian band. Big hit, Daddy Don't Know, was on this one. Your Daddy Don't Know. So that's their international hit on their third album. Pretty cool band. Pretty cool band for sure. And number 2 is show an album or song about your hometown or area. Well, again, nothing written about Belleville, Ontario, but there's a great little band from Kingston, and this is going to be CD. And I didn't bring out their discography. I've got a lot of their albums on CD, but this is the Tragically Hip, and the song in here is called Bobcaygeon, which is a small little suburb of the Toronto area, or the region of Toronto. Cool song, beautiful ballad. It's off their album Phantom Power. Super great album. It's a song about a cop, a riot cop, and in the video you see he's dressed in the riot gear, leaving this small little house of his girlfriend's, and dreading the fact that he's got to drive back to Toronto to do his job. And it's mainly about the Christie riots in 1933, where the Mounted Police were brought in to break up these riots. It was really weird. There were all these gangs that basically against each other. So his dilemma of not wanting to leave this beautiful little quiet town and go into where he could get hurt or get killed. And one of the verses that gets you is he wants to come back to Bobcaygeon, where you can see the constellations one star at a time. So clear skies, unlike the fogginess that Toronto can bring sometimes. His heart's in Bobcaygeon, but his need is in Toronto. So I'm sure there's a lot of that going on, where your home is your safe region. I know mine is. But yeah, so that's his dilemma. It's a great, beautiful song, and it's just his struggle between where he wants to be and where he has to be. It's a cool track, really, really good. And the third one is show a destination where you want us to travel, or a region you want to travel to. Again, keeping this to a Canadian theme. As far as albums go, this is the band Street Heart from Western Canada, but the album's called Meanwhile Back in Paris. I'd love to visit Europe. I'd love to visit Paris. The history, the beautifulness of the city. I was going to show a band called Horselips from Ireland. just that whole European vibe that I would just love to visit one day. But yeah, meanwhile, back in Paris. Paris, I think, would be a beautiful city. I heard, you know, back in the day, it was dirty and grungy, and it'd still be a beautiful place to visit. So, but there you go. There's my contest entry. Good luck to everyone that's entered. Thank you, Randall, for the amazing contest, and I'll be letting you know that I've submitted the entry very soon. So everyone have a great rest of the day. Love you all, and thank you. Take care. Bye now.